my life was more or less sitting in a chair. And I felt I'm only in my 60s. There's more to life than sitting around the rest of my life.
All right, so I want to just tell you guys a story of like a success story about one of our patients who's just doing amazing physical therapy, and the deep tissue laser made a big impact in her life. So I want to thank Mary for coming today and sharing her story. And she's back to baking and bowling. All right, Mary. So can you tell us about what you were struggling with before you came and saw us here?
I was experiencing low back pain, burning pain in my groin, in my thighs. That was from spinal stenosis in my back. I wasn't able to do normal activities such as cleaning. I didn't enjoy things like baking, bowling, hiking, walking. And it really killed me because when I would go bowling with the seniors, I would have to sit and watch. And bowling is something I've done all my life.
How did you find out about the laser therapy?
Well, Josh, after about my 4th session, told me he had checked into research and studies that were done on deep tissue laser therapy. It would help with reducing pain and inflammation. And when I came back from my 5th session, I told Josh I wanted to give it a try.
One of the things that I joke around about with my patients is that the laser therapy feels like a hot breath. And I've been told by women, don't say that because that sounds creepy. Could you describe what it felt like, and then how did you respond to it?
Laser therapy is like getting a massage or an ultrasound, but it's warm and it's very enjoyable, actually. The sessions are short, and sometimes I wish they were longer because there is no pain. It's just a quick, easy treatment.
Did you feel pain relief pretty quickly, or did it take a few visits?
After the first 3-4 sessions, I had improvement. Every night I would go to bed and the burning in my thighs would start. So I was realizing that after starting with the deep tissue laser therapy, I was having less of that burning.
So when did you realize that you weren't going to need surgery? What was your aha moment? Maybe?
It was when I started bowling again, after not bowling for 7 years.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was tired of sitting and watching everyone bowl, so I gave it a try.
You're back to baking and bowling. What does it feel like?
I feel like I'm back in the world of the living.
Awesome.
I have been able to bake, bowl, take walks. I was actually on a recent vacation and I visited my brother and we walked around the reservoir only to find out afterwards it was a 2-mile walk.
Wow.
Which I was very pleased that I was able to do that.
So what would you say to someone who's in pain and isn't considering surgery?
I would tell them to call Hubert Physical Therapy and have a consultation. Talk about deep tissue laser therapy to see if it's an option.
Well, thank you very much. Like I love this story. I love your story because I like baking and bowling. It's great.
That's what I enjoy in life.
Yeah.
And thank you too for all the help you've given me.